Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm an artist, and today I do want to talk about how to talk about art that you do not like. And the thing is, I was inspired um, to do this video by a random book that I saw um, in a random bookshop somewhere in Ripon, because I went to Ripon. By the way, I really liked that city, but I haven't been in like city center, but still I really enjoyed the area where I've been in Ripon. I found I found a lot of inspiration there, to be honest. So when I got to like random bookshop there, um, I found a book. I think it's called How to Art by Kate Bryan. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna add it somewhere. When I just opened that book just to look, on the random page, I saw an article that says how to talk about art that you do not like. I didn't get that book. I have no idea what the writer was talking about there, but I really got inspired and I was thinking about this quite a lot. Since that moment, I decided that it might be quite interesting to talk about. There is so many people that I get used to be, I don't know, people pleasers, or the opposite, they get used to be against the crowd. And the thing is, a lot of people just, they do not understand if they really like something or they do not. And I'm also talking about myself. I know what I'm talking about. I've been there, maybe I'm still there. There is some people that actually have no idea if they like it or not. They just like to be against people. They just like to be unique. They just really enjoy saying something that would make some drama, that would make some, I don't know, it would bring up a topic to talk about and to debate. I don't know. Some people really enjoy it, and I do get it. I do enjoy it too. And other people also have no idea if they really like it or they do not like it. They just follow in the crowd, and if there is, I don't know, 10 people that said that they like it, then probably I have to like it too. So it's really important to understand the difference when you really like something or you're just trying to pretend that you like something. And if you really do not like it, or you're just trying to be not like other people. So the first thing that people have to do is to be honest with themselves. I think it's also quite important to know how to talk about it, how to talk about things that you do not really like, and what's the difference between truly disliking something and just trying to be not like other people. But there is also another type of people that trying to be like everyone else, and they're trying to be like people pleaser. I might be one of you guys. Sometimes I do get it, I know it, and I'm trying to work on it. Disliking art is not like a failure of taste. Otherwise, it's about developing one. It's about having one. I also feel like a lot of people might have a fear of being wrong. Actually, I feel like I might have this fear because there were so many times when I stayed quiet, for example, in school, when I thought that I might know the answer, but I was just so scared to be wrong that I stayed quiet. And then there were some other people who would yell and scream the wrong and the right answers, and one of them would be the same like mine. And I was just like, well, so I was right, why I didn't tell it, I have no idea. Doesn't mean that you have to be a hater. For example, even when it comes to like your outfit of the day or anything like this, there are a lot of fashion trends that I might not get it, but it doesn't mean that I hate them, and it doesn't mean that I wouldn't like them on other people. I just do understand that I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing that type of dress or that type of clothes. For example, there are some models that I really like their style, like this dark feminine sexy vibe that they bring. I do understand that I wouldn't be able to dress like this in a daily life. I do understand that I wouldn't feel really comfortable doing this. My style is very simple, is very like boring and minimalistic, I guess. And that's the way I am, that's the way I feel the most comfortable. But it doesn't mean that I do not get why people might like it. I do, but it just do not align with me. The thing is, your taste is not like a test that you can fail, because you have to understand the difference between saying that's bad or that's terrible and I don't know, it didn't resonate with me or it just not my style. I mean, instead of saying just something like I do not like it, ask yourself why, because behind this you might find a lot of answers and you might understand yourself much better. Maybe it looks for you chaotic and you're not that type of person. Maybe it looks for you messy and you do not like those type of things. You can even look at the reviews in Louvre. Will be so many people that gonna say something like I do not like it and put like 1 star in the rating and saying something like this, oh, I expected Mona Lisa to be bigger, or why there are so many people in the Louvre and stuff like this. It's the same thing as to say it's terrible. It's the same thing for me is as like someone would say I do not like the Louvre because it looks disgusting. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It wouldn't bring any value to your words if you would say something like this. Ask yourself questions, learn how to answer them, learn how to discover your taste. Ask yourself why you do not like it. Ask yourself, maybe it's too minimalistic, maybe it's too chic, maybe it's too bright, maybe it's too colorful, maybe it just doesn't make sense because I do not get it and I would like to understand what's the meaning behind the painting and why people do really like it. Is this because of like the painting, or maybe because of the story that behind of that painting, or any art like cinema, music, photography, anything? Because suddenly dislike can be not just an opinion but a tool that helps you to understand yourself better. And that's the whole point. I do understand that some people might not be willing to just get into art. Do not go to those places. Do not force yourself. Do not try to be someone that you're just simply not. You can dislike a lot of things and that's totally fine, but I feel like it's important to be knowledge of its influence on even on the world. It's important to learn why you dislike something clearly, without, I don't know, an apology, but with respect and with understanding why you do not like it. I feel like it's quite important to be honest with yourself. First of all, ask yourself, did you really get all the research? Did you really understand the point of the painting? There can be so many questions that only you can know and only you can answer, but as long as you gonna be honest with yourself and as long as you will be trying to understand why people might like it and understand why some people might do not like it, it gives you so many new things to think about, new things to learn about, new ways to explore this world in like on a different level. And I find it's quite beautiful and quite important to discover yourself through art as well. you also have to be acknowledged that if 10 people gonna say that they like it and you are gonna be the only one that's gonna say you do not like it, it's gonna bring all the attention to you. So what if that's the main reason why you said it? Or what if you really do not like it and you can explain why, because you understand yourself so well and you understand your taste so well that you can say it without hurting other people, without like saying that it's just bad or terrible. But it's also very brave of you to say that you do not like something when so many people do. When my sister and I go to like bookshop, we always spend a lot of time on discussing the covers, the book covers, and we never align on what we like, what we want to see in a book cover. She likes something more like with gold, like dark colors, navy, like dark green, so on and so far. Something like rich in color with some gold. I prefer more minimalistic style, and I prefer absolutely different type of book covers. And that's also quite interesting experience when you just discuss things like this and you can explain why you do not like it. I do not like those covers because it honestly do not match with my style at all. It do not match with my inner world at all. It's just not the way I am. It's not the way I can express myself. It's not the way I can express myself. I really like this cover. It's also gold and so on so far, but I don't know, for me it's super cute. But it's more like my sister's style. It's quite rare for me to like books like this, to be honest, but I just really like those golden pages. I think it's super cute. That's my favorite book. I mean, like the cover on my sister's bookshelf. So the thing is, it's quite important, I think, to be able to talk about what you do not like with adding why, at least for yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to explain to everyone why you do not like it, but it's quite important for you to understand why you do not like it, to be honest with yourself. And I truly believe that it's a key to get to know yourself better and understanding yourself better, which is very important. Thank you guys for watching and see you soon.